Alright, is it going live yet here? Come on, you can do it. There we are. Alright. Yo, and welcome to Shooting the Soil. Today we're just looking at a indoor bed here. Is it going live yet here? I gotta mute my audio here, of course. There we are. Oh yeah, okay. There we go. Always forget to do that. Anyway, so we're assessing an indoor bed here, and we're just gonna take a look. We're at 100x right now, and basically what we're doing at this point is just looking at aggregates and trying to find some big organisms. So we're gonna do a slide, and it looks like some organic matter. We got already some hyphae. That's actually looking like a nice dark brown beneficial hyphae, but let's keep going. Oh, wrong way. Just gonna scan across the top and see if we find any big organisms. Oh, that's cool right there. We got a sprouting spore right in the middle. So this was the spore, and now yeah, it's starting to grow. That's really nice to see. All right. Oop, looks like we got an amoeba there in the middle. This circular thing could be a cyst. Have to zoom in to 400, but if you want to do a nice assessment, it's better, I feel like, just to get the whole scan out of the way. Then come back and look at stuff. Alright, this is more like what we want to see. Nice big brown aggregates. So you know we got bacteria in there doing their work. Getting that gold color on there, which is the amino acids, and break it down those minerals to plant available form. All right, what else we got? Don't want to miss anything. Looks like some, yep, that's organic matter. All right, got a little bit more focused. We're going to go down a little bit, and now back across. See a nice little fungal hyphae popping out in the bottom here. Alright. That moving? Nope, not sure what that is, but let's just right now finish our scan for big critters. Basically, when we're assessing a soil, we want to see a good diversity. When you see a whole bunch of one thing, that could lead you on to a problem. And there's, you know, if you see a whole bunch of, just a bunch of ciliates, it's a good sign that you're going anaerobic. That's just an air bubble. Yeah, anaerobic, not enough oxygen, too much water, and things are going south. What's this? That looks more like organic matter and not a hyphae, or actually, the level it is, that could even be just a hair on the slide. Alright, let's go back across. See if we find any nematodes. Anything else swimming about in here. And then we'll go into 400x and look at the bacteria. Not seeing as much fungi as I would like, but still seeing a good amount. A couple of weird looking strands in there. Could be actinobacteria, but not seeing a lot of it. So that's the main thing. Just don't want to see one thing taking over. The only thing you want to see a whole lot of is fungi, but even then. Alright, we're getting to a bubble over here. Still haven't spotted anything big moving. Alright, come down around this bubble, shoot back across. Just scanning for organisms. Oh, I gotta bring up my chat window. Why did that not bring up doc? Chat. There we go. And not top chat. live chat, all messages. All right, now you guys can ask a question if you want, and I will see it. All right. Oh, big piece of organic matter. Piece of a leaf or a root. There's some more strands. Oh. All right, focus here. Which way are we going? Clear strands could be new hyphae or actinobacteria. Come on, let's find an organism. Got a lot of bubbles in this slide. Come on. Let's find a nematode. A lot of aggregates and some hyphae down there. Surprised I haven't spotted anything. Anybody else spot anything? Just saw something kind of move around in there. It's probably just the bacteria, but we'll take a closer look at them in a second. Good amount of organic matter in there. A lot of times you find organisms, ciliates and nematodes, kind of making their way around this stuff, but I don't see any. Although I do see, it's an interesting, it could just be a bubble in the organic matter, but or around amoeba or something cysted up in there. You got another one of those spores right there next to a nice looking piece of a hyphae. Looks like a good beneficial fungi. And come on, let's find something cool swimming. Whoa, I think that was just me. Come on. Over to the edge, down a bit. Let's go back across. Try to finish this up quick so we can look at our bacteria, because they're really important. A lot of people think it's the, not saying that it's a big bubble, that the fungal to bacteria ratio isn't important, but the more we learn about endophytes and rhizophagy and how if you got the right type of bacteria, and you need multiple types to get the multiple minerals, the plant roots will actually digest them. They'll pull them in, up into the plant, spit them back out. Oh, a bunch of weird strands. Ooh, that might be a root. And just a root hair, maybe? Bunch of little strands coming off. Where's that? That's right about there, so we'll come back to that. And alright, gotta finish up this scan. Where might be some organisms? Yeah, we're only about halfway across here. We gotta speed this up and find something. Yeah, I think the way I laid the slide down, we're gonna see more and more stuff as we get down towards the bottom here. Everything kind of whoosh to the bottom. organic matter. Not moving. Almost looked like something. Alright. Definitely would like to see more fungi, but decent amount of aggregates. Good amount of organic matter. A lot of little clusters all glued together like that. Yeah, that's a nice fungal hyphae right there. Gluing all that stuff together. Alright. Yeah, a lot of these clusters look like they're all bounded up with nice brown fungi. Nice brown hyphae. Alright. How far are we? Just got a little bit more to go. Come on, organisms. Yeah, B, I've been looking, been learning from Matt Powers, which has learned a lot from James White. I've watched a bunch of James White. He's great, yeah. He's, oh, there's something swimming around. Where are you going? Little cilia. Alright, so. Yep. We're out at 100x, so it's could be a big flagellate. Oh, I think I lost it. But probably a little, some type of ciliate there. But it's either a big flagellate or little ciliate. I forget the names of those little bumbly ciliates. Usually that action is like a is a flagellate, fast moving, just bumbling around like that. That was pretty big for a flagellate. Usually a little smaller at 100x, I think. Usually I see them about that size at 400x. Interesting shape thing. Alright, come on. Oh, moving a little fast. Like to see a nematode. Did find nematodes earlier in the soil. Not many, just I think one on a slide. Found more outside. Outside was the only time I found multiple nematodes on a single slide. Another nice hyphae there. More hyphae. Seeing more fungi down this way. Nice looking brown one in there. Right, we'll take a closer look at some of these in a second. Let's just see if we can find another one. Oh, hyphaes in that. That's a huge, even-looking strand. It's odd. All right. Let's see if we can find a nematode. Over there, focus. Trying to move along quick. See if we can spot something. Sometimes they're holding still and I can miss them too. Something just moved over there. Alright, whoops. Wrong way. That's the edge. Oh no, we still got more to go over here. Yeah, not much went that way. take one quick scan back over this way. Kind of interesting looking. What do we got? Yeah, we're pretty much at the edge. Where was that? Yeah. Alright. Let's go into 400x now. Get focused here. Do a little shading. Alright, now we can start seeing all the bacteria. Seeing a lot of round ones kicking around there. All coccyx. Yeah, actually right here, these little round ones in the middle, they look flagellate size. Not moving too quick though. They're the ones that usually have the tails and swim around and bumble about, but where was that interesting looking thing that I saw right over here? Ah, here it was. These little things. Ah, those are some kind of couple of little round cysts or eggs all growing. Or amoebas splitting, or not sure what that. Yeah, there's just a bunch of little round. They're all clumped up. Huh. Not sure what those are. Get a little closer. Here we can see a good separation in the fungi there. It looks like there's another one kind of beat up in there. But then right below it, this one is... Oh, just saw somebody speed through there quick. Yeah, that kind of just looks like tattered organic matter there. Alright, what else can we find down here? Seeing a lot of coccyx, or cocci, or however it's said, the shape of bacteria. Surprised I'm not seeing more of the pill-shaped basilisks. Oh, we got something swimming through here. Could be a quick moving basilisk. That was pill-shaped. Oh yeah, there it is. Little rod spinning and swimming around. Hard to get a good focus on him because he's going up and down. Alright, let's take a little bit more look around and see what we find. Oh, let's bump around. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a ciliate. Right there in the middle. Yeah, you can kind of see his tail wagging around right there. Let's see if I can put a little bit more shade. Oh, here comes another one. There's a little bit more shading. Yeah, I can see his little... So he's just got a... Looks like he just has a single cilia out the back there. Whipping it around, eating up bacteria. Making soluble plant food. Yeah, I think that was a flagellate. Whipping around there. But yeah, seeing a good amount of bacterial life down here. Hopefully they're the endophyte type. Weird. I'm seeing these strands. They don't look like actinomycetes, or I don't know if it's just a... kind of looks like septi there, but... Here we are at a shaded level, so we're getting a little bit of that green color. Probably more accurate color would be this. Yeah, still getting a little bit of green. Alright. Another little fast moving cilia. Alright. Let's see what else we see. Oh, there we go, there's more. Basilisk shaped. It's pretty big, but... And yeah, these ones here, also basilisk shaped. Good sign. More diversity, the better. These big ones could be yeast. I've been using some fermented Thrive Way. Oh, something moving around over here. Yeah, I think little cilia. Kind of round shape. Looks like he's got just one little cilia out the back. Alright, let's look around a little bit more. Yeah, see, these are the color hyphae you want to see. Got one nice septum in there. Could be mycorrhizal. That's one thing I'm hoping to learn more about in my class is, you know, like I always say the nice dark brown ones, but I don't think that necessarily means it's a mycorrhizal or will inoculate the plant. There's a lot of different fungi out there. It could be. There's a little fast moving. Could be a spirilla the way he was swimming. That's a good sign. More bacteria the better. And because if you got a nice diverse population, they should outcompete the bad ones. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of one right above it too. Could be cocci forming up to divide and reproduce. That kind of looks like a perfectly round fungal spore. Could be. Alright. Big clear piece. Needs to get aggregated. Go get it, bacteria. Turn all these little soap particles or whatever they are into aggregates and plant available nutrients for us. But yeah, see a good amount of bacteria. See if we can find one of those big aggregates that had a lot of hyphae in it. Where's one of those? Yeah, a little clear one there with one good septa. Alright, here's a big aggregate. Look at all those nice humic and amino acids. Gold. Back's been bothering me these last couple of days. Won't make fun of me if I'm like all hunched over because I'm all tight back here. Anyway. Let's see. That looks like it's got to be something living. A little nematode, or maybe it was living. Pretty small. Alright, anything else cool to look at? Another fungal hyphae and a longer one of those dotted strains that we were looking at earlier. Let's do some research on what that might be. But it's some type of actinobacteria. Wonder what that could be. Probably just a big piece of organic matter. Piece of root hair or something. Cool fungi strands sticking out of here. Oh, there's a lot of bacteria on there, eating away. Little piece of the hyphae. Alright, what do we got over here? We got... Ew. Actually looks like it's being broken down, whatever that is. And eaten by bacteria, kind of. Maybe it was a fungal strain in there. Something's growing on it. But yeah, it's interesting when you see these. Maybe it's just the bacteria going to work, breaking down a dead hyphae. This doesn't look, like an oomycete or exactly how I've seen actinobacteria, but I've seen those strains pretty often. Look like they're, but most of the time, from what I've heard, if you really see something weird like that, it's probably some random type of organic matter in the soil. Some little piece of a plant, shriveled, half broken down. That looks like a nice hyphae sticking out of this aggregate. Oh, wrong way. At least one septa, but kind of all tattered and twisted up. Alright, where are we in the slide here? Oh, here's some more hyphaes. Oh, no, nothing. Oh, it's moving everything around down here. Something over here. Not a great looking strand, but still looks like it's still holding all the soil together. Oh, I think it's just actually things are moving because the slide's drying. Whoa, big aggregate. That's just a big piece of plant matter. See all the plant cells? Where's our focal plane? We lost it. That's the top of the slide. There we go. There's in the slide. Alright, anything else cool to look at here before we wrap things up? Feel free to ask any questions and I'll answer to the best. Oh, there we go. Oh, whoa, rotifer. We got a rotifer. Where are you going, buddy? How do we miss you on our... Oh, easy. Yeah, a big old rotifer. Yeah. Doing a bad job on the knobs right now. That actually looks like another critter just hanging out in there. Are they all hiding in the aggregates? And I completely missed them. Where are you going, rotifer? Stuff at 100x, following this guy around. That's a pretty good shot. But they're cool. They got a whole bunch of cilia right on the front of their mouth and kind of a foot on their tail. So you see him pushing around with his foot and he just spins that cilia. Oh, wrong way. And sucks in tons of bacteria. Look at all that bacteria in them. see if I can actually do a little bit more shading. Get a cool look at them. Yeah, that's a nice... Well, we did find a big old organism in there. Yeah, so this is one, it's, definitely good to see, one or two of these on the slide, but if you see more than that, you might be having some anaerobic issues. Overwatering, lack of oxygen, going towards more of a, whoa, oh no, I moved the slide, I lost him. Where'd he go? Oh, but yeah, that's definitely one of the things that you want to look for, is you want a nice soil food web, just like you take the Yellowstones. Oh, that was a cool looking little, couple of different cool looking swimmy guys. But anyway, like I was saying, you take the wolves out of Yellowstone, throws the whole ecosystem out of whack, you put them back and nature fixes itself. Same with the soil. So if your slide's loaded with rotifers, might not be good. But if you see one or two on there, you're in good shape. They will go around eating all that bacteria and providing nutrients for your plants, breaking things down. And probably just somehow, like the wolves, increase the bacteria population. Just thought I saw something move up here. I did, but it's just bacteria moving into stuff. Is that strand growing? Moving? No, I think it's just the drying of the slide. Everything's just moving down because we're getting pushed by water. It's a weird, very rare, round looking aggregate. Alright, well, our slide's drying. So we got some good shots of a rotifer there. I might try to go find him and take a picture at 100x and post that later. But anyway, we're going to be doing a podcast. Where's my notes? Next Wednesday, the 26th. It's the podcast is Agger Grand, AGGERGRAND. I'll put that in the description, and past the 26th, you guys will be able to put the link to the video in there, and we're going to go a little bit more into depth on assessing soil under the microscope, what we want to see, what the purpose of it is, and maybe get into a little bit more in depth of my opinions and stuff like that, and what I'm learning from the Matt Powers Regenerative Soil class that I'm taking. Anyway, until next time, happy growing, and if you'd be so kind, hit those buttons, and we will catch you on the next one. All right, later, guys.